Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. This is called Maha Mantra. This is very powerful mantra. Mantra means mind, man means mind, and tra means deliver. We discussed in last class. So this is very important to deliver our mind, because our mind is the root cause of all the noise, all the problem. So we talk about different pollution, but actual big pollution in our mind, mental pollution. If you see, like, corruption in politics, sometimes people, our friends here from like India, they know very well that that corruption in administration, police, all different business, even pharmaceutical industry. Nowadays doctors are corrupted also. Unnecessarily they will send you to test so many things. You will spend lakh rupees, but at the end you will get nothing. But why is that happening? Why? It was not the mission, right? When the kids were like very little, like we all were in that same situation. We didn't have that kind of mentality. But as we grow, as we just grow through the flow of the life, so-called flow of the life, we develop that taste, because this is normal. Aisa chalta hai, aisa hota hai. No, this is normal, very regular thing. And we became polluted, we became corrupted because of our pollution in our mind. So mantra is very important, and this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is so powerful that can deliver our mind and give peace, what we are looking for, the pleasure we are looking for. Otherwise, we can be sitting in the car, but our families are not with me. What the point of having that car? Nobody, not my friend, not my families are with me. We can sit in the car and drive the car. Roads are very nice. I know that driving, I have driving license. I know how to drive very well. I have a good car, Mercedes Benz, as I have given example in our last class. That is fine, fantastic. We have full tank loaded with gas, right, or petrol. That's perfectly fine, but we don't know where we are going. So let's have that journey together. So whatever profession we are in, it will be blissful. The profession, the work externally we are doing to earn money, or business, anything, job we are doing, that will be blissful. We will have peace of our mind. We have the clarity, and we can ask questions. We'll have this short class today, and 10-15 minutes we can discuss if you have any questions or comments related to our topic. And little means, as long as they are related to the topic, that's fine. It doesn't have to be the exact thing, but it can go here and there. And how to do and how to be a parents, because I think most of us, like almost parents, right? I don't see any of our audience currently. I cannot think of anyone like they are not parent. So as a parent, what is our duty? How to learn that parenting a child is not easy, right? It's very important. It's very important to know. Otherwise, we'll go to the job and we'll ask our child, do you want PlayStation, or need this video game for your birthday? I was hearing from my one of my boss in previous work. He was explaining, and proudly he was saying, my wife was going to work, and then it happens like, the boy was saying, no, mom, please stay with me today. I want to spend time with you today. I don't feel to go to school, and I don't want you to go to work. Please stay with me. So sweet, right? So sweet. We struggle a lot to become parents, aren't we? We want to be a mother. We want to be a father. And this is our greatest, blessing in our life. Go and ask them. They don't have any children. Go and ask them. They know the value of these things. But sometimes, of course, both we have to make the balance. But I understand, not with that electronic things or something. We should promise, like, even though I cannot do it today, I will do it tomorrow. Right? It can happen. Like, we have to go to work, because that balance is required. But we should not promise, like, I will give you this gift. Okay, you want me to go to work? It's okay. No, they are kids, right? We have to understand. According to the Shastra, it says, like, up to 5 years of age, we should spend time with our kids, and listen them, and pamper them. We can pamper our child, no problem. So 6 to 15 years, we should guide them with love. with love. We should guide them, we should correct them, we should teach them. From 16 years onwards, it's like, no, they should be our friend, either son or daughter. They should be our friend. So we should behave and deal with them such a way. But we do the same mistake. 99% of us, we do the same mistake. At the age of 16, we started correcting them. Hare Krishna. And it is wrong process. If we have some guidelines, then we can do so many things from the very beginning, or whatever done. Don't blame yourself on what the time has gone. Like, we have no control about that one, but we can control. We do have control of today, and we can create our tomorrow. Okay, let's chant together. We'll chant together, even though we are physically not connected. Feel like, we are sitting close to each other. So many friends from different places. Let's chant together. Okay. It's called Kirtan. We are chanting the name together. We'll do it for 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Jai Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Giri Varadhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Giri Varadhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Gunachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Jai Sri Radha Kunj Bihari ki Jai Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuram Unnitam Jena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namo Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Samiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshotari Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. গুরুদেব কি জয়, শিল প্রপাত কি জয়, অনন্ত কোটি বৈষ্ণব বৃন্দ কি জয়, গৌরাঙ্গ ফ্রেন্ডস গ্রুপের সকল ভক্তবৃন্দ কি জয়. Please bless me and also pray all together so that right moment, right words come through my mind and my tongue. I am able to deliver what are the messages Krishna wants to deliver to you. And let's discuss also all together so that we can absorb the essence of this life and we can grow through life. This is our purpose. So today we wanted to discuss few things. So last class I hope you have attended. That is important. If you have not, some of you, and if you have not listened that class, please do that and ask that questions after the class today. Either can be like last week question or this week, this class, after this class, anything related to any of this class we can discuss together. 10-15 minutes end of this class. So today, very briefly, it will be part of 2 class, the topic we are touching today. Very briefly, I wanted to touch few points and hear from you your thoughts also. Number 1 is very important. Health is wealth, right? Health is wealth. Health is very important for us, all of us. Also, sometimes I might ask, please raise your hand or show your thumbs up if your video is on. I can see you. If you are not digitally, you can say. So I can ask some question. Please, please respond so that I know you are not sleeping and you are agree with me. Otherwise, I will know why not or what is your question. Okay. Sure. Health is very important and we need to keep our health up and running. Health is very important. So there are 2 parts of the health and sometimes we forget about the other part. First part, we know we need to be healthy. We need to be, no disease. That means healthy. We are eating good food. I have luxury. Our health is good. Health is different thing. Health is completely different thing. Health is, we have to make sure what we are eating. That is the purpose of good health. Otherwise, we will be diseased. We have to make sure our mentality is good. We don't have mental pollution. We don't want mental pollution. So health is 2 types, physical health and mental health. So we oftentimes we forget about the mental health, and both are related to our food, what we are consuming. So just to get an idea, any of you are vegetarian over here? Any of you, any of our audience, anyone is vegetarian?
Yes,
Just
I am, Vidya.
Okay, Vidya, you are vegetarian. Okay, Param, you are vegetarian. I see Anup is also vegetarian. Okay, okay, that's good. I see. I am seeing Ashaka Keshav Charan. Okay, Prabhu, you are from Gujarat. You must be vegetarian. And also Ruchita Machadi, you are vegetarian. Fantastic. Okay, we have good audience. They are vegetarian. Okay, if you are vegetarian, they are already 1 step ahead. But let's understand very clearly what we are consuming, what is good for our health, for our family, because family is very important. What we know so far, we understand very well. We all agree about that. Our health is important, because if I am healthy, then I can maintain my other activities, right? I can continue with my professional activities, social responsibility. And what to talk about social responsibility, but family responsibility come first. I can serve them very nicely. My health is very important. All of us, as a mother, as a father, as a husband, wife, children, our health is very important. Even though you are a student, any of you are listening this one, you are a student, that means what? To continue your study, to have full focus on your study, you need to have a good health. At the same time, you need to have a fresh mentality, right? Not polluted mentality, fresh mentality. Okay, and food is very important. 2 things is very important. Any of you want to tell what is other than food is very important for our physical and mental health? Especially mental health. Food is one important. For physical health, there is another thing. Food is common for mental health and physical health. Any of you, you can just raise your thumbs up. Okay, let me continue that one. Maybe you know, but you don't want to. For physical health, another part is important. That is our routine. We already discussed last week, right? About that responsibility based routine. Remember? Responsibility based routine. That routine is very important. When we are going to bed, what time we are getting up, that is important. Are we eating any food like that is not good for our body, that we cannot get up in the morning? The quantity and the quality of the food, very important, so that we can keep our health up and running. We can be fresh. And it's recommended, like if we can do like 16 hour of fasting every day. It's a big thing, right? No, it's not big thing. Even at least start with 14 hours. How is that? Just finish your dinner little early, and then most of the time you will be sleeping, right? 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever your schedule is. I'm not going there, but you have to maintain your schedule. We have to try to maintain, even though we are not perfect, even though we are not even close to that one. But we should understand. We should understand. First of all, we should listen from a right source, that we have believe in that one. Second, we have to understand. If we don't, then we should ask question. That is the process of knowledge. Third, we should accept it. If we understand and we should accept it, then fourth thing will be we should create a desire for that one. And then fifth thing, number 5, because we have 5 finger. Number 5 is we should try for it. The result is not up to our hand. Maybe we are successful, maybe we are not. We can achieve success, but we might not. We are maybe far away, but we have to try for it. But before trying, this fourth thing should happen. First, you should listen very carefully. Then from a reliable source, you can rely on, you have trust on. Number 2, you should understand that. If you don't understand anything, ask question, get the clarification. Third thing, and this is applicable for all learning. Third thing, you should accept it. Okay, I got it. I do it. Means I agree that I should be doing it. Fourth thing, you should develop the desire for it. Anything. Number 5, we should try for it. So now we are talking about the routine health, right? So we should have some light food in the evening time. Highly recommended if it is possible before sunset, but sometimes not, because we are in the corporate world. We know the difficulties, right? In corporate world, it is not possible all the time, have it like before sunset, but as early as possible, based on your schedule, based on your family structure, based on your responsibility, as early as possible. And you try your best. We should try our best. We should not compare to each other. Okay, वो ये कर रहा है तो मुझे भी ऐसा करना चाहिए. अच्छा वो ये कर रहा है ना, उसको ऐसा नहीं है. Our routine should be based on our responsibility, our feasibility, our circumstances, our situation, okay, our family structure, based on so many things, our health condition also, and go step by step. So we should have light food. We should keep at least 14 hours, and highly recommended is 16 hours fasting. And this is in Ayurveda, very good for health. And then when we get up in the morning, don't start with a very heavy food. Have like juice, vegetable juice. Vegetable juice is very nice. Start your day. Or some sprouts. You can have like chickpeas, sprouted chickpeas, and with some gur, not refined thing. Refined thing is not good for health, not at all. Refined oil, refined rice, refined flour, which is called maida, or white flour, and refined sugar is really junk for our health. We should know that. Maybe we cannot do it like 100%, but as I said, first we have to listen, then understand, get the clarification, then accept it, then desire for it. Fifth thing, try for it. Okay, we are all good up to this point. That means we should avoid those refined food, because we don't want any hassle in our future life, upcoming life, near future. What is waiting, we don't know. What has been done, already gone, the time has passed, we have no control, but we can control today to build our tomorrow. So health is very important. We all know that. We have to be healthy. We have to have that healthy structure in our family, so that our spouse, our near and dear people, they can be happy as well, because health is the source of happiness. So healthy food, and get up early, whatever the time is feasible. If it is not 5 o'clock, then 6 o'clock. If it is even 6 o'clock not possible, 7 o'clock, as early as possible. If you are getting up 8 o'clock, just try to adjust a little bit. So as early as possible, get up. And especially highly recommended is Brahma Muhurta. After, before the sunset, before the sunrise, 1 hour and 36 minutes is called Brahma Muhurta. So nowadays in our America style, you consider like 2 hours, even Brahma Muhurta. More than that, earlier than that, even better. So get up early, and all the successful person you can think of, like film, cricket, business, every way, all the successful people, author, everywhere. And what to talk about our acharya, all the spiritual person, that is the main thing they do it. Get up and go to bed early, get up early. And we know that early to bed, early to rise makes a man, makes a man or woman healthy, wealthy, and wise. So we know that from childhood, but we don't practice that anymore. But we, sometimes because of our association, we are so much into the race, like we have to earn something, we have to be someone to establish that I can do it, some position oriented, but that is not our identity. Jibe Sharup Hoy Nitya Krishna Das, we are dear servant of our beloved, sweet Father, who has all the possession, who is powerful, rich, and opulent. So we are the servant of that Supreme Father. Servant, at the same time son or daughter. So we have the super relationship. That is our actual identity. But for the time being, this is our so and so temporary identity. We should honor that, because all the zero has value as long as there is a number, a digit in front of it. If there is no digit in front of that, all the zeros, no matter how many zeros you have, all is like zero. Zero, 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 zero. What is the value of that? Zero. All the quality, even our education, our status, our wealth, our beauty, our power, everything is valuable. We know how to sing, we know how to talk. I have anything. I have a good family, I have a good connection, I have a good friends, all powerful, all good. I know how to draw, I'm a good speaker, I'm a good musician, whatever. I know how to cook very nice, I cook very well, all good, very good. But it's not good unless there is a digit in front of it, like zeros. Similarly, these qualities are not good, not actually cherishable, applicable, unless we have our supreme loving Father in front of it. Similarly, remember the story of a children I mentioned in the last class. Unless that boy lost in the fair, he connected with his father, Mr. Pandey or Mr. Patel, he was not happy. Boy or girl, the lost child, he needs to or she needs to go back to his or her father, loving father. The relationship is very important. So last class we mentioned about the relationship, value of relationship, and very key point to, we should keep our health very healthy. So physical health is important, and this physical health is related to our mental health, but along with that one. So physical health, two things. One is diet. Diet is common for physical health and mental health. Second thing is specifically applicable for physical health, which is our routine. That will also indirectly help our mental health, because all related. Nothing is isolated. Our routine, responsibility based routine. Okay. Now coming to the mental health. Mental health is very important, and diet is one of them. Why? Because our mind, we need to have a control on that one. Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he was saying, I can control everything, even the wind, but I cannot control my mind. What to do, Krishna? Oh dear Krishna. Arjuna knew Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That's why he didn't ask for any powerful soldiers or anything. Duryodhana took it. Arjuna wanted Krishna only. He knew that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. But still, he didn't forget to ask question. He didn't stop asking question. Asking question is very important, because we are clear. If we have questions, if we have doubt, we shouldn't assume something. Like in the IT world, we always say, like, communication is very important, and the requirement specification should be very clear. And it's very, like, have that requirement gathering and then specification very clear, so that you know what you are going to deliver it. So customer is asking for something and you are thinking of something, and you are making something else. No, not like that. Exactly similar things we need to understand. We need to understand that this relationship is important, and we have to maintain our body, so that our diet, through our diet and routine. And routine is also important for our mental health. And mental health, another important thing is association. Association is very key point. Association is very key point. Then we know what to do, what to eat, how to behave, how to deal with it. Then we know the association is very key point. Then we are on track. So up to this point, anyone has question before I move forward? So relationship, we talked about relationship in last class. We mentioned about that story, that boy. He will be only happy when he connected to his father. To connect it to our father, our mind, like I was giving example of Arjuna. Arjuna was asking question. He didn't stop asking question. Oh, this is supreme personality of Godhead. How can I ask question? No, 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 not like that. He was asking question, but with the right attitude. It's not like that, okay, he crossed his limit. He doesn't know how to ask question. We should know our limit. We should ask question in a humble way. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, also it's mentioned how to ask question. What was the answer? Tad vidhi paripateno pradiprashneno shevaya upadikshanti te jnanam jnanino tattadarshina. This is the way. Then we have the humble attitude to ask question. That person will be so kind to us, and they will give, get some time and spend some time with us and help us to understand that deep philosophy or the questions we are having. So this is very important. So up to, and then Arjuna knew Krishna that he's God, but he was explaining his thought first, right? In the first chapter, very, and up to second chapter also. And then second chapter, certain point, Krishna came and said, okay, now I will tell you. When he said, like, I am going to bow down to you and I am accepting you as my spiritual master. Please guide me. I want to get knowledge from you. I want to surrender to you. Please, Krishna, guide me. Then Krishna starts. This is also applicable in our day-to-day relationship and also in the corporate world. Wherever you work, whatever profession, either IT or anywhere, we cannot help someone. We cannot help our family. We cannot help our society unless they are asking for it. We can guide them in general level. If they're really willing to, they will ask questions and they will show their surrenderness, right? They want to know from us. They want our help. That is very important. If they are willing to take, then we can give them and they will take it. Forcefully we'll give them, they will take it as a granted. It will not be helpful. So that was the process, and that we should remember. So health is important. Mental health is important, because mental health is very, very important to know our purpose of our life. Because we have car, we don't know where we are going. We are losing the most of it. And we need to know who should be in the car. We don't want any demon in our car. We don't want any dacoit in our car, right? We want the good people in our car. Maybe our friends, maybe our immediate family, maybe my spouse, or maybe not. I need to have that association in my mind. So very important thing now I'm going to tell you, my dear friends, please bring your attention. So 5 things, 5 formula you need to think. So 5 formula I already mentioned, like, how to understand the anything. First, number 1 is listening from the right source. Second is understand what we are getting, that knowledge or that information, understand that one, or instruction. Clarify it, ask question in the right way, get the clarification done. It's not like, you have to understand or you have to accept it without understanding. No. Third process is accept it. Fourth is have a desire for it. If you don't have desire, that means prayer. Remember our previous class, connect the dot. So I said, like, a pranam and prayer. You should pray. The prayer is important. Okay. Prayer is important. Pranam and prayer. P for pranam and prayer. And R for responsibility based routine. R for responsibility, R for routine. So then you have desire. That means you are praying for it. You are internally looking for that. And then you will try for it. Then it will happen. What percent will happen? You don't care about that. But you should give your 100%. We should give our 100%. That is 1 5 point. Okay. Second 5 point, 5 things we should know. What was the thing? Who can remind me like what I was telling earlier? Who can remind me? Someone, just to make sure like if everybody is listening properly. What I was telling? I said 5 things, right? So one thing is, okay, let me continue. Let me continue and I'll
I
ask the
can
question.
say,
Yes,
you
please.
want me to talk about the 5 things that we just discussed?
Yeah, I told about these 5 things already. How to
Uh-huh.
accept anything, how to learn anything. And then another 5 things is we should remember that, first thing is we 5 people should be in our mind. Okay, because I was talking about association. So that was the thing I was looking for. So I said like, please pay all of your attention right now. 5 formula, these 5 things. Another 5. So you remember your hand has like 5 fingers. 5 things. 5 people you should have association with. Think about it. And it's a known fact that I can know what kind of person you are by just looking up your association. It is known fact. So you think some 5 people in your life, maybe colleague, co-worker, friends, family member, spouse, 5 people you really want to associate with them, and you should relish and remember those people and have connection. Maybe not all the time, day to day, face to face connection, not even Zoom call, not even phone, but you should remember them. You should, somehow or you should be connected with those people, maybe over phone, through email, WhatsApp, or Zoom call, or YouTube. Maybe you don't know that person, maybe you don't have one-on-one connection with that person, but 5 people you should be associated with. So that's why your 5 friends. It can be like one of your children can be your friend too. One of your son or daughter, maybe your brother, maybe your sister, maybe your husband or wife, maybe husband or wife's any in-laws, anyone, any co-worker or anyone. You met someone in the temple. So those 5 people you should have in your life. Okay. And 5 good, pure devotee you should think in the day, especially when we are going out of the door. We say like Durga, Durga, Durga. Some people say Mataji, Jai Mataji. That is good. That is good. But we are looking for the best thing, right? Why I am talking about this thing? There is a logic behind that one. Let me give you an example. Sachin Tendulkar is playing cricket. Everybody is saying Sachin, 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 century. Okay, he's very close to the making century, right? Everybody's shouting. All of a sudden, one of them, one of you, maybe shouting, Arjun, Arjun, Arjun. Who will get Sachin's attention? Because Arjun is Sachin Tendulkar's son. I didn't know. I just came to know recently because I was giving this example and I was saying like anyone shouting Sachin's son's name, then what will happen? Then one of the audience, they said, okay, his son's name is Arjun. Okay, I know now. Arjun. So if this really scream like Arjun, Arjun, all of a sudden it will get Sachin's attention because Arjun is very dear to him, right? Because he is his beloved son, right? And 1,000 people are chanting Sachin, Sachin. He's used to that. But someone is chanting his son's name or dear or even close friend's name or Anjali, Anjali, like his wife's name. That person will get that attention. Isn't it not true? Similarly, in our life, just think about your life. People are giving you respect and everything. But some people, let me see our audience. Some people like Anu or Vidya, Deepak, some of you, just think about that, or all of you, we should think about that. Anyone is very careful and very, caring or very loving for our children, what will happen? They will get our attention. Is it not true? Is it not true? It's fact. It's fact. So similarly, if we remember some pure devotee, we start the day in our life when we are getting up from the bed before Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And sometimes when we are going out of our door, if we chant their name, they will shower their mercy. True, 100% guarantee. On top of that, their Supreme Father, the ultimate destination, Krishna. Even Mata Durga is a pure devotee, right? But we don't know how to access that pure devotee. By Mata Durga's blessing or Ganeshji's blessing, we get the entrance of pure devotee in our life. Srila Prabhupada is such a pure devotee. At the age of 70, he crosses 7 seas in a cargo ship with 2 heart attacks. He came to the Western world, not to take anything. All of us, we wanted to take something. That's why we came to Western world. Is it not true? Either job or money or fame or education, right? I came here, as a student, an undergrad student. I did my master's from here, and then I'm working here. Why? What was the purpose? To help others? No, 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 no. I wanted to earn money, use a, have a, luxury life. That was the purpose. That's why I came initially, because I had no goal in my life. Just this is my goal. Okay, just enjoy, karo, live the life, just go through the life. This is the way. People said, okay, you have to be someone so that people can recognize all the facility you needed. It's a byproduct thing. Our father, remember the previous story, the small child. His father has everything because he's very powerful, very opulent. Our father is also opulent. This is byproduct. Whatever is good for us, they will give you. Sometimes we don't give ice cream to our children. Doesn't mean like we don't want him to enjoy or her to enjoy, right? We don't allow our kids to have ice cream. Maybe we know, like, their health will not permit. Similarly, God knows, Krishna knows. Krishna is our supreme loving father. He knows. And I say, like, Krishna as a official from Vishnu, Narayan, same person. But at home, Krishna. So Krishna knows what is good for us. He will give accordingly. So why don't we connect with them? Why don't we connect with him? So very important thing. So that's why we need to chant 5 devotees' name, 5 pure devotees, not like any of us. Five pure devotees' name. They are very pure. Like if you have your Gurudev and bona fide Gurudev, if you have, or you are thinking about someone, you can think, but very for sure, without any doubt, start from Srila Prabhupada. Start from Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada ki jai. We'll know them slowly, but I'm just giving you the brief trailer of what we are going to learn slowly from this class. We'll know them. What kind of scholar person is that? Nowadays, we are coming out from IIT, IIM, Ahmedabad. We are getting IIT degree and MBA from Ahmedabad. We are thinking like, we are big person, or we are from MIT, Harvard, Oxford. We are big person. Think about those people. We'll talk slowly. Their educational qualification, their all other knowledge, at the same time, who actually they are. We'll slowly know Srila Prabhupada, know Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Who was that person? Who was Bimal Prasad? Was the son of Deputy Magistrate Kedarnath Datta. At that time, in the British rule, British was ruling our country at that time. Kedarnath Datta, who actually is Bhakti Vinod Thakur, the father of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. We can chant their name. We can chant their name. And his Gurudev, the so much scholar person, this in astronomy, not about one subject, astronomy, science, mathematics, scripture. He was the famous person, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Saraswati, the name was given because he was the source of all knowledge. Any field, you just go there. Nobody can beat him. He got so many awards also. We'll slowly talk about that one. But what is the purpose we are talking right now? Chant their name without knowing their glory. Start from that one, right? We have a faith. Like if we start a car, we know, like, we'll go to the destination. We don't need to see the destination because it's 200 miles away. But we need to know that, okay, we have a faith that we'll go to that destination, right? If you start from, say, let's say New York, you want to go to California. You know that I will be going because I'm taking this interstate, it will take me there, right? I have the GPS with me. That is the guidance. That is the guru. It will take me there. You have the faith, but maybe you can see only 200 feet with your headlight if you are driving in the night time. But you have a faith. You know that obviously I will go to that destination. It will matter of time. 20 hours, 24 hours, like that, but I will be there. Similarly, have faith. Chant this name, Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada ki Jai. I will record this simple message also in our group channel so that you all have in handy in case you don't remember. And I will ask Anup, if you can just type this name, that will be helpful also. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Srila Gaura Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai. Just 5 names, that's it. And Jai Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. That's it. Simple. Start the day and chant this name when you are going out. Have the healthy food. What is healthy food? I talked about the routine, time. Spend some time. If you are a mother, even if you are a father, spend some time to cook something for your family with love and devotion. Offer, even mentally. You don't have to take it to the altar if you don't have altar, or you have altar, you don't have time. So many things, right? Because we are in busy life. We are learning step by step. So have that faith. Offer to your love, means loving sweet Lord, with love and devotion. Mentally, even mentally, accept it. And God doesn't accept anything non-veg. He doesn't accept. He doesn't want us to eat that one because he cares for us. He's a loving father. So have that faith, offer it even mentally, and prepare with love and devotion. Sometimes we eat junk food, outside food. That is not good because that is cooked by someone else. They don't care for us. There is no love for us. That's why it's dangerous for us. That will destroy our consciousness. That will destroy our children's consciousness. That will destroy our family consciousness. Some disturbance, somebody is already disturbed. They are cooking food. Even we are going to a very aristocratic restaurant. They are cooking food and they have some fight. They are drug addicted or they have some different thing, disease in their body and mind. That will go through their food. We'll know slowly, and that is true. Science is nothing but experimental truth, but our scripture is given thousands of years ago, and that is so true, so true. NASA few years before, they just came to know there are billions of galaxies. In our scripture, 5,000 years before, the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5 is mentioning that one. Even Brahma Samhita is telling that one. So many 1,000 years before. Srila Prabhupada said, scientists will make their progress even 1,000 times, they will be ahead of the game. Even all the NASA scientists, they fully start Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srila Prabhupada, at the age of 70, not only came to this Western world, he translated so many books. He wrote so many books. He translated Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita in English. No one even dared to do that one earlier. This is the first time in the history of humankind. Srimad Bhagavatam, not Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Many people tried to do that, but they were not pure devotees. But that's why their explanation was different. That will not give bhakti. What is the result? How I am telling about that thing? See about the result, right? Bhiksha, what is the, how can we get the identification of a tree? From the fruit of that tree. So what is Prabhupada mercy? Nowadays, China, Russia, even Pakistan, even Saudi Arabia, people are becoming devotee of Krishna. Krishna is same Allah. We don't have any problem with. We have Jesus Christ is Son of God. In our Puran mentioned that one. But this is primary. We are not talking about what is primary school, higher secondary school, but you understand that. It's a deep philosophy. This is the sweetness. We love Krishna. Prabhupada taught us very important 3 things. He established Krishna. He established that there is no no form of Krishna. It's just light. How can be there is a light if without sun? Stupid nonsense philosophy, right? Yes, there is light, that is true, but there is source of that light, right? Brahma is the truth. Nothing is there. No. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Satchid Ananda. Eternal, blissful and knowledgeable. Eternal, Chit and Ananda is knowledge, blissful. Eternal, knowledgeable and blissful. Satchid Ananda Vigraha. So Prabhupada introduced us Krishna. Prabhupada said, who is our loving Supreme Father? And also on top of all those things, he also taught us like, no, what should be our relationship with Krishna? It's a loving relationship, not to be fearful. Okay, Krishna will punish me. Something I do not. That is a demigod's duty. You do something good, you will get the result. You do something not good, you will get the bad result. But Krishna is a loving Father. He doesn't do anything bad for us. Anything. Okay. So this is very important thing. So that's what the Prabhupada, not only he wrote books, 70 or 80 books, think about that one. 70 or 80 valuable books for the mankind. They can relish for thousands of years. He established 108 temples. This is Srila Prabhupada. 108 temples, can you imagine? Can all of us together with all of our wealth, all of our resources, all of our family members, can we even do that? Just create 108 temples. It's not possible. And where? Not in one country, all over the world. Think about that. Unbelievable. All the Bharat Ratna is given to him. All the Bharat Ratna. It's not even, we cannot even honor Srila Prabhupada. How to pay, we cannot even think about like how to pay him back. This is the contribution of Srila Prabhupada. So powerful, so clear. And not only that one, he used to guide people. From what? Indian background? No, from different background. Those people are doing all intoxication, doing meat eating. This is called magic. This is called real magic, changing one's heart. Changing one heart. And they are devotee. People used to drink cow blood. Now they are worshipping Tulsi Maharani in the morning of Arati. In the morning. They are doing Guru Puja in the Arati. Sangsharadava Narali Dholoko in the morning. Morning, 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, different times, different places, different temple. But before 5 o'clock, Mangal Arati will start everywhere in the world. Sangsharadava Narali Dholoko Tranayo Karanno Ghana Ghana. Please deliver me from this material ocean of birth and death, repeated birth and death. This is the purpose of our life, my dear friend, to connect with our Supreme Father. We can relish the life not after death, from right moment. We can be a good mother. We can be a good professional person. You can see that one. The devotees who can take that essence deep in their heart, they can try. Again, I'm saying not thinking about or not focusing on the result. The result may vary. Maybe one of you are like very ahead of the game. By nature, you are already some advanced person. You can take it faster than me. Maybe it will take time for me. But as long as you try and do it, you will see the result immediately. People will start liking you. You cannot think bad about others. And what you are thinking, actually, you are creating that vibration in your own life. We talk about positive vibration, motivational speaker, right? आप ये कर सकते हो, आपके अंदर ये ताकत है, क्यों नहीं है? आपको किस लिए? What is the purpose of doing that one? You can do it. Can you do it? Can you tell me? What is nonsense going on? What is the purpose? Let's say I achieved that one. I wanted to go and ask this motivational speaker, yes, you are doing awesome job. I salute you, but you are not connecting that father to the child. Similarly, our story. That's why I told at the beginning of our class the story, lost in a village fair. You can only give happiness to the child when the child is connected to his father. Is it not true? Nothing else can make that person happy. What to achieve? Yes, it's better to inspire them. That is okay, good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Again, don't take me wrong. I'm not saying a bad thing. But that you have so much resource, but you yourself is not connected. You are not happy. You are stressful. Even though you are not stressful, you are actually one blind person is, trying to guide other. One blind person is trying to guide other person. What is your parampara? We don't allow anybody like with a stain gun or AK-47 to protect ourselves. He can be a terrorist. So where is that parampara? Where is that authority? That is called bona fide parampara. And 4 paramparas is there. Kumar Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya. This is authentic parampara. This knowledge is coming. from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If you inspire people, that is good thing, but show him the destination. How far they will go, how long it will take it, it's up to that child and father. Their journey is different, right? Everyone's journey is different. We have completed so many lifetimes already. We don't want to do that again and again. If I need to do it 1 or 2 lifetimes, it's okay. Maybe not. Maybe if we take it seriously, we can go to our loving father. Right moment. Some people say, did you see God? You must have heard this question from many people. Did you see God? Anyone, you can just raise your hand or show me, like thumbs up or something. Did you heard that? Did you see God? How do you believe in God? Who said there is a God? Who said there is a God? Did you see God? I can see this. I am a scientist. I believe whatever I see. Experimental truth. Science is nothing but experimental truth. And this Krishna consciousness is to experience. If I ask a scientist, can you give me explanation to if I have not tested milk? Any of you, can you explain me so that I can taste the milk without sipping it? No, none of you are qualified to do that. Not try to your family member. Without giving them milk, they have never tested milk. You try to give some explanation, write a theory, write a documentation, create a recommendation, whatever you do, all your way. Only way, because if you say like white milk, they will say lassi. They will think about, okay, chuna ka water hota na, that. So many things, other things they will say. They will say buttermilk, all those things. They will not think like, this is what is the real taste of milk unless they sip it. It's very easy as soon as they sip it. This bhakti is to anubhav. Anubhav means experience it. You try it, you feel it, you continue. That's why this association and food is very important. Routine is very important. This routine, responsibility based routine, not out of, okay, I have to do that because that Prabhu is telling me these things, whatever. Maybe Sannasi or some other people or the motivational speaker, they said something, I have to make the routine. Okay. No, you have to understand your situation, your body structure, your responsibility. Based on that one, you make a routine so that you can succeed. You are your own teacher, guide, but someone can guide you. You have to do your own job. You have to show your sincerity. What will help you? Your diet. What you are eating? Healthy food. Food from the nature. Not very, just tasty food, just tasty. But actually from the nature, you can make it tasty. That is okay. Very tasty. We'll talk about that one in our following class. Not today. Today we are going over the time. Okay. So, and then association is very key point so that we can relish, we can understand these things, the value of this pure devotee in our life. We can grow through our life. We know our destination. Okay. I will stop here. I mean, I think going more than time, but I just wanted to be careful because initially we started our journey. But any question or anything I didn't complete or anything you want to know further, I will try to complete it. So just point me that area or any questions you have so far. Very important, like, who are the people we are associating with. So devotee is like $100 bill. If you are a devotee or trying to be a devotee, $100 bill, or in India, if you are in India, think about like 2000 rupee note, all included there. 50 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 100 rupees, all included there. If you are in America, think about $100 bill, $5, $10, $50, $20, all there. So this is very important to try to become a devotee so that we know we can relish the value of our life. We can relish our life from the day one. It's very easy. As I said, like science is experimental truth, nothing else. Science might say, did you see God? Right, I didn't complete that one. So did you see God? You can ask them, or you can think about, if you that question in your mind, then you can think. Let's say someone is asking question. Let's say Deepak is asking a question. I'm just trying to pick someone. So Deepak is asking question. Deepak, did you see God? Did you see Krishna? Why you are thinking? I will ask him back. Did you see your grandpa's father? Who is the father of your grandfather? Any one of you? Have you seen that? Raise your hand. Okay, I have seen it. At least I have not. Grandpa's grandpa? No, right? Oh, that means he doesn't exist, right? He doesn't exist. did I see you have brain, you have your intelligence? बुद्धि देखा मैंने? बुद्धि तो नहीं देखा ना. आपका अनुभव देखा? आप बोल रहे हो मुझे प्यार करते हो. You say like you love as a child. Let's say you are parents. You are saying I love you so much. You are my only one, or spouse. Did you see that one? We cannot see that. We cannot see so many things, but we experience it, right? Isn't that true? Through that experience, we believe, and we can get the taste, and we can move ahead. Once our material eye will be removed, then we can see the God face to face in front of us. Then our taste will be gone from this material taste, and not anymore. Still, whatever we have, to remember things, we have all that 0 digit. We just need to add 1 digit in front of it and relish our life. Everything for Krishna. We'll cook nice food for Krishna with love and devotion. Our family need that. We'll spend time together, family time. Connect with Krishna, some katha, some good things. So motivational speaking is good, but as long as we connect to that Father, then motivational speaking, we know where we are going. Like car, we are going, we are running. This is the motivational so-called speaking. We are running, we are driving car very nicely. We know we can follow the speed limit. But where we are going? At the end, we have to end our job, right? Degree, whatever prestige we have, family relationship, we have to go. Anyone's like grandpa is still alive? Just raise your hand. Anyone's grandpa is still alive? No. What to talk about his father? What to talk about their father? Don't we know that we have to leave this body? Then is it not a right question, very important question, where we are, where we came from, where we are going? What is the source of happiness? Why we are not happy? Why those famous people, the so-called film actor, film actress, they are earning so much money, still they are in fear that prestige will go away. I was hearing one interview, very famous person, he was saying, what is your fear? And he was saying, like, when I cannot think of that day when people will not honor me. This is called the situation. But if you are connected with Krishna, if you have the loving Father, no matter, you will get prestige. It will, but you are not affected by that one. What? No, this is not belongs to you, but automatically Krishna will give it to you. But people are so much attached to that one. People are thinking like they are God. Some film actor, they are God. And I have seen like those people are making advertisement. They are signing up, and the big banners posted are there. They are smoking, they are drinking alcohol. What is the society will learn from that person? What the society will learn from that person? Is it good for society? This is the responsibility they are doing. They are so much wealth, you cannot even imagine. They cannot even spend all the money. So much money they have, but still they will sign for those nonsense advertisement. This is the nature of this material. My dear friend, thank you so much. I will not take more time. In case anyone, you have any questions, comment, or correction, and if I have spoken anything wrong, please forgive me, and anything good, please take away from this discussion and think this is a blessing from your loving Supreme Father. I'm just trying to play a role and also try to improve my life through your association. And thank you so much for giving me your association, valuable association. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Yes, Anup.
Thank you very much for this wonderful class. I have a question, but before I go to my question, I just wanted to check, okay, if Nandini Priya or Vidya or Param or Ruchi, or Deepak, I don't know, there's another person with the phone number, like, okay, if they have any questions, I wanted to just check.
No, Prabhuji.
Okay.
No, me as well, no questions, Anup.
Okay. Ruchi, anything from your side? You were saying something?
No. Thank you.
Okay. So I have one question. Since we talked about this association, um, my question is, why is association so important, and how do we know what association is good for us? Because uh, by association I mean friends, like, okay, whom we hang on with. Okay, so how, what is uh, what is
Okay.
association, and how do we know what is a good association?
Okay, thank you, Anu. I think I got your question. So yes, so association. Please understand one thing. So if one person is thinking association means just sitting close to each other and talking someone. No, this is not association. Association means what we are relishing in our mind. Are we giving our heart to someone? That means we are started getting association from that person. Let's say you are going to work, working with different people, different thought. That is not association. That is your business. But our association means anyone we are trying to open our mind and heart. We are trying to we are learning from that person. That is very careful. We are hearing from that person. So Prabhupada, when he used to travel in different country, so many mosquito used to sit and on his body, right, on top of his body. Sometimes they used to bite Prabhupada, right? So many people used to sit close to Srila Prabhupada. They didn't get their association. Association means when we are trying to learn something from that person. So association is two type. Very briefly I'm talking, but because in future we'll have a class on association. It's a very deep subject matter. But in a nutshell, if we want to learn it like very quickly, in a 1 minute or 1-2 sentences, that is, so if you are giving association, that means someone else is taking that valuable association from you. If you are taking association, that means you are learning from that person. And this association is very important because that creates our thought. Let's say if I talk about, you know, uh, California beach, there is a nice beach, or Hawaii. Oh, let's go to Hawaii. Oh, beautiful beach. If you have not gone there, because I was talking to one person, he said, "Oh, Prabhu, your life is like no waste if you have not gone to Hawaii." I said, "Wow, really?" And he was saying so much glory to about Hawaii. So if we think about that one, if you talk to someone like you are spending some time without any purpose and allowing them to talk, and your ear is receiving those garbage, sometimes I'm not saying like this Hawaii thing is garbage, but I'm saying like anything. So that means you are allowing something back to come in your life. Why I gave this example? If someone is talking about Hawaii or any special food, let's say people are talking in front of you, biryani, the jackfruit biryani, nicely tasty jackfruit biryani, or pani puri, tasty pani puri I had yesterday. Other friend talk to you about pani puri, or other friend talk to you about Hawaii. Immediately, you don't know, unconsciously you will desire that. You will develop that desire to go to Hawaii for your next vacation. It is true. You understand or not, it is true. It is the fact. Unconsciously, you will try to buy pani puri next time you go to grocery. Unconsciously, you will try to make something, what is the food or the item you heard from your colleagues. It will happen, and it is truth. So that means it's very important what we are hearing. Our 2 years just to hear about Krishna. You know why? It's not initially it will happen in first day, but understand that one and ask me question. Anyone doesn't understand one, because Krishna is the source of all joy and we want to be joyful. Krishna is the source of all happiness and we want to be happy. That's why this, my friend, this is very important to hear about the most loving boy, the bluish boy who is playing flute in the Gopi. And this is the month of Kartik, my dear friend. Of course, I wanted to tell you that one in the group message, and also I'm telling you right now. This is the month of Kartik starting from tomorrow. Very auspicious month. You won't believe it. Anything you do, any spiritual activity to connect with your Supreme Father, that will be 100 times more. So Anup, I hope I answered your question. I'm just trying to address one more point. Is it okay?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes,
Is that
yes.
okay?
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
briefly I mentioned that one, but in future I will move into that one. This association is very important. The power of association, we'll have a class on that one. It's very important, and we'll learn from the scripture, we'll learn from the present life. Just since you brought that question, let me tell you one quick thing. Very, very important personality. Let's say like all the famous person nowadays we can think of. The badabusiness.com, Dr. Vivek Bindra, right? He spent many years with ISKCON devotee, many years. And then Alfred Ford, the owner of Ford Motor Company, he's a disciple of his divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. And then how many? We can just have that PowerPoint presentation in future and show you all the big personality right now. They're leading the world. They're in a different position, but they got the beautiful association. Even Narad Muni, all the saintly people, Prahlad Maharaj, Ambarish Maharaj, everybody got their association. Association is very, very powerful. Association can change the people, change the person. Prabhupada is Prabhupada today because he got the association and guidance from his her name is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, his Gurudev, beloved Gurudev. So association is very powerful. We'll have a class on the power of devotee association, but please, my dear friends, please pay attention. Like starting from tomorrow is like Damodar month or Kartik month. This 1 month is very, very special. Must you should offer ghee lamp to Damodar, Lord Damodar or Krishna. If you don't have the Damodar picture, we'll share in our group, WhatsApp group, Gaurango friends. We'll share there. And also offer that diya every evening. Don't miss it. It is a very, very powerful. You don't know, you cannot even imagine how much powerful is this one. Just offering diya, nothing else. Nothing else. Just offering diya. And we have temple in Farmington Hills. We have temple in Detroit. Please go there and visit at least once in this month. At least one Sunday evening, go there. Even possible, tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is the first day of Kartik month. If possible, go there. Attend and be in front of that deity. That is Archa Vigraha. Krishna is so kind. He is, we can access Krishna through our Gurudev as a person and direct guidance. We can access Krishna in the form of deity. It's not Murti Puja. It's Archa Vigraha. So Murti is different. We don't accept Murti Puja here and there. Just anybody can make anything on the roadside. No, not like that. See the ISKCON temple. They change, like there are Krishna is like Krishna. Can you anyone of reach opulent than Krishna? No. I'm not talking about the supreme personality of Godhead in the actual form in Golok Vrindavan. Even though if you go to temple, let's say Radha Kunju Bihari in deity form, Radha Kunju Bihari is there in Dev Sadan Mandir, ISKCON Detroit. You know how many servants he has? I'm one of his servant. I'm doing once in a day. I get that opportunity to go and change their dress, Gaur Nitai dress, and then serve them and do arti. Like that, more than 30 servants they have, and all like doctor, dentist, big millionaire. So who is rich? This is called Krishna. Don't think like it's a just murti. No, it's a Archa Vigraha. They have the opulent feast every day. Every day, minimum 12 items will be served to them. So rich, so beautiful. This is Archa Vigraha Seva. My dear friend, only once we get the right association, then we'll develop the taste. Otherwise, our taste will be destroyed. Our taste will be gone if we associate with the material-minded people. They talked about car, position, business, paisa, money, billionaire, create another business. Okay, that is good. If you can do it without any extra effort, do it. No problem. No problem. We are not saying to bad having Mercedes-Benz car. We are not saying you have like 4 house bad. You have different country, you have house. Good. No problem with that one. But understand that one, that is not the purpose of your life. Understand that one, that cannot make you happy. Understand that one, that you cannot carry forward. Your bank account and everything, you have to close it as soon as you leave your body. But you are not this body. You are soul. But the journey right now, you are within this body. You can enjoy it as long as you are connected. So this Kartik month is very, very important. Take the full out of it. go to temple, associate with devotee, hear this class or any other class. You can have few devotees, not many devotees. You can have few devotees in your life, you just hear from them. Especially must, Srila Prabhupada is beyond that. Srila Prabhupada is all our Guru, Param Guru, Jagat Guru. Should hear from Srila Prabhupada, all the classes in YouTube. Listen Srila Prabhupada. Listen any Guru there, especially His Holiness Radhanath Swami Guru Maharaj. Hear from him. And then hear any devotee you can choose. Select them. There are very beautiful devotees we have. Indodumna Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So just hear them, they are pure devotee. Hear Srila Prabhupada, number one, mandatory. Spend the time of the week with hearing. I know like we have so many responsibilities, right? I do have also. As I mentioned in the very first class, everything we have to do. Taking care of car, house, our bathroom, right? Restroom we have to clean, do laundry, grocery, managing grocery, and then cooking food, cleaning dishes, taking care of children, their education. It's all there. But meaning it, your tongue can be vibrate. You can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you are mowing your lawn, you are doing some dish cleaning, you can chant Vibhavori Shesho Aloko Provesho Nidra Chari Utho Jibo Bolo Hari Hari Mukundo Murari Ramo Krishna Hoyo Grivo. You can chant the beautiful bhajan song. Anything favorable for Krishna Bhakti, chant those glory. Any bhajan. Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. You chant it. Adharam Madhuram Hasitam Madhuram. You chant whatever you like. You chant whatever is possible and listen it. Kirtan. Sometimes you are in music mood. Listen that music. Do it for just 6 months and then see the change in your life. You are not going anywhere, right? You are not paying someone. Let's do it together. Do it for 6 months. Give it a try. Just to add some value in your life. You will see the dimension. The perspective will change. Problem will come. No problem. Family problem, some other problem, body problem will come. But will not be affected because we have Mercedes-Benz car, which is called Bhakti. The shock absorber is Bhakti. But roads are very very tough. But if you are in a bullock cart, no shock absorber, that means without bhakti, you will have a rough time. You cannot go that far. But if you have a good shock absorber, then you are good. Problem will come and go. You will not be affected, like a lotus flower. Rain will come, water will be there, but it's not affected. Even sometimes in the very dirty pond, you will see the lotus flower. It is not affected. Bhakti is like that. Thank you so much, my dear friend. I took little more than 1 hour. Thank you so much, but patiently listening and allowing me to develop my consciousness. If it is helpful for you, think about that one, meditate on that one, and then ask any questions. I will try my best to serve you, or I will take the guidance from my parampara, from my seniors, and I will pass it to you. Thank you. Forgive me if I have committed any aparadh. I am your servant. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Hare Krishna. See you next Saturday, same time, same week.
Thank you, Guru.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Kripa Sindhu Bhai Vachapatitanang Pavane Bhavashnavi. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Brinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaurango friends, all devotee ki jai.
Jai.
Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol. Dinapan Gauranga Prabhu ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Jai.